How you doing? I hope your day's going great so far. Linda, thank you as always for being a great host and a great supporter of all the vendors. So without further ado, I'm just going to get straight into it. Like Linda said, we're just showcasing today just new current items. I just want to emphasize, let's say, before I go into the products, all the products I'm about to cover are exclusive to ECN. So they are only available through ECN, through the whole entire state. So it's a one-stop shop for you guys to come and grab these products. You won't find them anywhere else. It's a great relationship that we have with these guys. They support us really well. And more importantly, you guys support us more so by purchasing our products through ECN. So it's a one-stop shop for all these products here. So I'll start off with the Prism. So as you know, Rocks Off do like their bullets. So this is the Prism bullet here. A little bit different from our normal bullets. We tend to bring out smaller, more pocket size, easy on the price point bullets. This is still keeping in line with the price point. It's still keeping in line with the functionality and the affordability as well, but a little bit different. So the RO 140 Prism is kind of in between size from your RO 80s to your 120s, your 160s. It sits in between all the bullets that we do, and it's a bullet that kind of fills the gap within the inventory. If you're looking for something that is still small and slender but has that insertable length, it definitely covers that. So you can see it's quite small in size, it's still got the slenderness there, but the real selling point is this fantastic rainbow finish. As you can see here, it's got a lovely sort of pearlescent transition from the yellows all the way down to the pinks there. It's a very unique finish to us as a brand. Many people have tried to replicate the finish on various different products, but we would like to think that we've been very successful applying this kind of finish on this type of bullet here. Many people will say, will the finish wear off over sort of use, and obviously keeping the product clean and washed regularly. No, it doesn't. It's been treated in a way, and it goes through a certain process where the finish is applied to the actual ABS themselves. So there's no worry of it coming off or even scratching off as well. In terms of functionality, it does have 10 speeds to choose from. It's powered by two AAA batteries, which are also supplied as well. So if you don't know about the Rocks Off products, any battery product that we supply, the batteries always come with the product. All you have to do is take the little isolator out. So you just screw it there and you'll be able to see there's a little isolator, or there should be one inside there. So, and then it's ready to go. So the Prism, like I say, it's a lovely sort of bullet that fits the missing gap within our bullet inventory. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's got an immense amount of power for the size of the actual product itself. It is 100% waterproof and submergible as well. Despite it being a screw cap, it is completely watertight. As you can see with the packaging, it kind of reflects this lovely sort of rainbow finish and print. It catches the eye and it pops on the shelf, or if it's hanging on a slat wall. Great little product all year round for any sort of celebration, especially great for pride events as well. That being the obvious. Moving on to another bullet, a little bit different.
Yes. Real quick, what kind of battery does the Prism take?
It takes 2 AAAs.
Okay, thank you.
So moving on to the next bullet, a little bit different in sort of from your conventional shape, which you see here. It's the ellipse. So the ellipse, a little bit different, a bit more cosmetic-y, a little bit more discreet as well. Various sort of points to the design here, by the way, as well. So we've gone for almost like this lipstick mascara type shape here, making it very tactile, making it very discreet. It fits in with your everyday sort of lifestyle products. You know, you can slip it into your handbag. You can also have it on the side, and it doesn't look intimidating. It doesn't look offensive. But there is some more thought process behind the actual product itself. So the tip, as you could probably see here, it's got two flat edges from the actual points of it, and that's just really to give the user a bit more comfort when using or finding the clitoris. Some people may not want a pointed or rounded tip. They may want a larger, flatter surface to stimulate a larger area. And that's the reason why we incorporated this nice sort of flat tip. And the inspiration comes from our famous bamboo bullet, which again, a fantastic seller. We just wanted to make it a bit more easy on the eyes and a bit more comfortable to use as well. So that takes me on to where the button's actually situated as well. So you can actually hold the product in place here and go through the speeds very easily. Even if I were to turn it around and have the thumb here, you can kind of flick through the speeds with ease. 10 speeds, 100% waterproof and submergible, supplied with one AAA battery as well. As you can see, the packaging ties in very nicely with the rest of the products that I'm about to show you. So it allows you to kind of up change your inventory, your wall space. You know, you might find a product that's not necessarily working for you, and you can kind of just introduce a new item into the range, and it won't look out of place. We've tried to make everything kind of tie in nicely together. So the Ellipse is a fantastic little tactile bullet, very cosmetic, like you say. I mean, you know, even if you were to look at this on the side, anywhere, you know, you'd think mascara, you would think something more sort of makeup led. So the Ellipse, great little bullet there, and it packs a real punch as well. The motor that we've used is the same motors that we use in our bigger bullet. So as you can imagine, into a compressed smaller area, it has got a really nice deep rumbly vibration to it. Moving on from the bullets, we have two new rabbits in the inventory called the Flutter Rabbit here. So this is the Flutter, and this is the actual product here itself. Now, the Flutter Rabbit, it's a very sort of, I'd like to say, a classic rabbit vibe. We had the Evergirl that launched a couple of years ago. Since then, we've also launched an A-Spot Rabbit. The Flutter Rabbit here is an old school rabbit vibe, we would like to call. We've played around with the colors, and we've played around with more the sort of functionality in there. So at the top of the products here in the bulbous head, it's quite squidgy, quite soft, and we've placed a motor, a deep rumbly motor, right in the head of the product where it matters. So, you know, you're stimulating the G spot with those deep rumbles. And then you've also got a very sort of flexible clit stim here as well. You can see that it's got full flex to kind of fit in and stimulate all sort of different shapes and sizes, and a separate motor in the actual clit stim as well. So you've got two motors, both 10 speeds, can be used independently or simultaneously just by using the buttons here. So you've got a 3-second hold, and that's really important to express. Any of our sort of rechargeable products, they are a 3 to 4 second hold to turn on, and a 3 to 4 second hold to turn back off. Once the product's on, I don't know if you can see it here, but you will see a flashing LED that will tell you that the product's on. And as you cycle through the different speeds, the light will continuously stay on. Once the product's off, the light will go off as well. Just a quick note, whilst the product is charging, the light will flash, indicating that the product is charging. Once it's fully charged, the product will stop flashing, meaning that the product's fully charged. As I've just mentioned, the product itself is rechargeable, and it's a USB rechargeable. So you've got two magnetic points here. It's a simple clip-on, clip-off. All chargers are supplied with the product. Usually, we say it's a 3-hour charge for a 3-hour playtime, or you can do 1 hour, 1 hour, or 2 and 2. So it's completely dependent on how long you want to wait for it to charge. The bonus about having the two independent motors, we've managed to again take motors from previous products, because we've had the feedback to say that they're deep, they're rumbly, and we've got a real powerful motor situated in the clit stim here, which actually flutter the ears of the rabbit, hence why it's called Flutter Rabbit. So the user can choose to actually have the bulbous point here to stimulate the clitoris, or they can just use the bunny ears to sort of give themselves a bit of a tickle. So the Flutter Rabbit does come in 2 different colors. So you've got the purple here, and then you've also got a coral pink, we like to call as well. So 2 different color options. both packaged the same or similar, and that's the Flutter Rabbit. So moving on from the Flutter Rabbit, we have a product called Giamo. So the Giamo is a success story from the product Giamo. I've just had a quick question about testers. If you get in touch with your relevant ECN reps, I'm sure they'll be able to help you out. We do supply testers and various other materials. So get in touch with them and they'll be able to help you out with the testers.
Also, Sham, for your products, what we're doing is, so everyone that's listening, we do have the testers. We ask that you buy 3 deep of an item, and then we will add them into your order. So just make sure that you let your customer know, or sorry, your sales rep know that you need them, and we will add them to your order, no problem.
Fantastic. Thank you, Linda. So the Giamo, it's like I said, it's a success story from the Giamo. So the Giamo is a very powerful handheld vibe. We've used the same motor technology inside the Giamo. The Giamo was essentially a clit stim, so for external use, and then now we've brought out something that can be used internally. So you've got the lovely sort of curvature here to stimulate the G-spot. You've got a real big bulbous point, nice sort of flex in the product as well, which again is really important to obviously to fit all shapes and sizes. But like I say, the real selling point in this is the motor. It is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's very hard for me to kind of show you how powerful it is, but once it's in your hand, I guarantee, you know, there isn't many products out there for the price point, for the size of the products as well. The power is second to none. It's absolutely incredible. Product itself is very easy to use. You've got 2 buttons on here, one that turns the product on and off, again 3 to 4 second hold, and then you've got an additional button which helps you navigate through the 10 different speeds. Once the product's on, again, you can see the LED light here showing that the product's on, and once you turn the product off, the LED light will stop. Again, it is rechargeable, USB rechargeable. The magnetic clips are on the back there. We've made the chargers uniform, so if you happen to lose it but they have another Rocksoft product, you can simply use that charger with no problems whatsoever. I've got a question here about warranty. All of our products are supplied with a 12-month manufacturer warranty, so you can it makes the process really easy. I mean, you can get in touch with ECN and they can deal with any sort of defects, or if you're a retailer and you've had people come back to your store and you have a strict policy, and I know in the States that, you know, various retailers have different policies, they can get in touch with us directly through our website and we'll handle the query, and if there is a need to replace the product, then we will ship the product out to them free of charge. So that applies to all of our products here as well. So the Giamo, like I say, is a real success story from the Giamo. If you carry that already, this is an absolute no-brainer to add this as a G-spot option. Finished in 2 colors. You've got the deep rich plum here, and then you've also got the coral pink as well. Packaging fits in very nicely with the rest of the products, again keeping in line with our brand. The next product is the 2 Vibe. Now the 2 Vibe is a brand new launch, and again, ECN were the first to pick this up, and we'll have this for a very long time on exclusive. So the 2 Vibe is slightly different from your conventional, I guess, partner vibes. It's designed, so you can see here, starts off flat, and you can bend it into shape according to the person's shape, size, their needs and wants, okay? And it's designed to, again, allow the partner to come in and conduct intercourse, or it can give the user free option to use the product on their own as well. So you've got 2 benefits here. Unlike your sort of your normal C-shapes or U-shaped products out there, we've got a bigger handle on here, which allows you to position the product. So once the product's inside, you can have more of a grip to position where you'd like the stimulation. You've also got a very slender point here, which allows your partner to slide in and conduct in course if that's what you're looking for, or like I said, you can have solo play as well. The beauty about it is, because it's flexible, you can shape it to any wants and needs. So you don't have to have it whilst you're having sex. You can also just bend it in shape like this and use it as a clit stim. You can play around and have a bit of a tickle, bit of foreplay, or you can even bend it and you can have a bit of foreplay with your partner and use it as a bit of a masturbator. There's many different uses to that because of the flex technology there. It's got 2 motors in there. So you've got one in your clit stim and then one, if you'd like to say, G-spot. So you've got a smaller motor here and a bigger motor here, both 10 speeds. The product itself, again, you've got a button there to turn the actual product on, and then you've got a further button to navigate through the 10 speeds in each motor. Further to that as well, you have a wireless remote as well, which makes the product a complete hands-free experience, allowing it more solo friendly and also partner friendly as well. Both parts are USB rechargeable. Both parts do need to be charged for equal amounts of time. After putting the products through testing, the remote does last a lot longer, so you won't have to charge that as much, but obviously the product you will. So again, we recommend a 1-in-1, a 2-in-2, or a 3-in-3. The product itself is waterproof and submergible, both the product and the remote as well. So quite often that gets asked, is the remote splash proof? It's completely waterproof and submergible. So the 2 Vibe, like I say, it's a bit different. Many people might compare it to the V Vibe, the V Vibes out there. You know, it's completely different in the sense that, you know, there is more to the product. The fact that you can bend and shape it to your wants and needs. Those come with chargers. So the 2 Vibe actually is supplied with 2 chargers, so you do get a charger for the product and for the remote as well. That's something that we did think about when we came to design the product. The product itself comes in 2 colors, so I had the rich plum there, and also the coral pink as well. Both really on trend, both sort of trending in various different industries, and we've just decided to bring them to the products just to give them a bit more of a sort of mainstream, light-hearted feel to the nature of the actual product itself. So that's the 2 Vibe. Moving on from the 2 Vibe, we're just gonna
Sham.
Yep.
Just real quick, we have a question. It says, those come with 2 chargers or a charger with 2 parts for the remote and the Vibe?
So they come with 2 chargers. So there's 2 charging cables supplied with the actual product themselves. So you get one for the charger, one for the product.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
And you have 6 minutes. Okay,
fantastic. No problem. So moving on to 2 new boys toys. So we've got the Empower ring here. And this is the packaging that you see there. Finished in 2 colors. You've got a blue and a black. The Empower is slightly different to our sort of previous rings. It's a rechargeable, fully compact ring, submergible and waterproof. 10 speeds. It's got a real thumping motor in here. So we've used the same motor, in fact, as the Giamo. So you can imagine, or the Giamo as well. So it's got a real thumping motor, deep rumbles. Got a large surface area here to both stimulate both the man and the female. You can see that it's got a really nice sort of curvature as well, which will allow the product to sit nicely against the woman whilst in use. You've got a great stretchy ring here, which again will fit all shapes and sizes. Once the product's on, so the products, you've got a button on the side here. If you hold it for 3 seconds, again, you've got a light that comes on, indicating that the product's on, and you can navigate through the 10 speeds. It is rechargeable, and again, you've got the USB connecting points there as well. Like I say, it's finished in the black and the blue. And the other male product is a special one and one of a kind, really. So V Vibe, as you can see, similar to the She Vibe there, but this is aimed for the male market. Now, whether you're gay, whether you're trans, it kind of services a lot of needs. So the idea is, again, you bend and flex into shape. This element here will stimulate the prostate, and this will stimulate the perineum. Further to that, you've got a ball ring, and you've also got a C ring as well. So the idea is that you have the product on, and it allows the user to have solo stimulation, or you can allow your partner to come in and conduct sexual intercourse. So again, you've got more uses out of just one product. So both the user and the receiver or the giver is getting stimulation. It's a fantastic little product, one of a kind. It's first to the market. We believe that there's nothing else out there, and we're excited for ECN to have this as an exclusive. There are many partner vibes out there aimed for the female market, but there is nothing out there for the male market. So the vibe is, like it says in the name, really the vibe for all males, hopefully, and other sexual orientations as well. It does come with a wireless remote as well, making the experience completely hands-free and a better user experience as well, because again, you can give this to your partner, or you can take control, and you can take control of how much stimulation you'd like. So again, to turn the products on and off, you've got two buttons here, one to turn the products on and one to go through the 10 speeds, or you can use the remote as well. The product itself, again, has a separate motor in the perineum, the prostate stimulator here, and then you've also got a further one in the perineum here as well. So fantastic little product. Like I say, very, very special, very unique. The inspiration has come from the Rosen, that's been on the market for many, many years, but this, we believe, is going to be quite special for a certain market within the industry. So, and ECN have the exclusive on this, so real special product there. And I hope I've got quick time just to go over some color vamps. So we've got the Oriel and the Regala here. They have been part of ECN's inventory for a while now. We launched these in a black and copper, and we've just given them a rework of color. We've brought them into this sort of lovely fuchsia pink. So again, you're kind of hitting all sort of tastes and wants out there, really. And again, they have been with ECN for a while. So you've got a wand, a very sort of tactile, light, handheld wand here. Again, it uses the same motor technology as the Giamo. And then you've also got the Regala, which is the A-Spot Rabbit. This one here, the Regala here, which is the A-Spot Rabbit. Again, has been part of ECN's inventory for a while, but we just put some new colors into the range. So that's all the newbies that ECN have. I'm sure if you've got any questions and stuff, the guys will help you out. We're always at the end of an email as well. And like I say, the warranty thing is a real must. We've tried to make it as easy as possible. We know that it can be a bit of a headache when you're having to replace products and stuff. So just direct people to us, and we will help you out. But if you have any other questions, let me know. Thank you very much for your time and your patience with me. Thank you.
All right, Sham, we have two questions quick.
Okay.
Tiffany wants to know if the item can be flipped for clitoral stim.
Which one's that? Is it?
I'm assuming she meant the vibe.
Oh, the vibe. So this one here. It can, yeah. I mean, it depending on how the user's using it. I mean, it is designed to be inserted into the prostate. So I mean, if you wanted to, you could flip it. It might be a bit uncomfortable though. I would probably recommend, if you're just looking for a clit stim, the 2 vibe is the one to go for.
Okay. And then Kevin wants to know, how is the vibe worn?
How is the vibe worn? So it's hard to, I should have had some sort of dildo to kind of show. So so imagine like putting your cock through here, and then you've got your balls, and then this will sit inside your anal here, and it will stimulate the prostate. So you've got this, which will stimulate the taint, and then you've got your balls through there, and then you've got your penis. So again, essentially, the vibrations are so powerful that they travel through the silicon rings, thus turning the penis into a vibrator as well. So it's an all-round pleasure product.
Perfect. And then Jeff just wants to know, is it difficult to get replacement charging cables?
Absolutely not. No, I mean, I can arrange it with ECN after this, that we can ship a load out to them and they have them in stock, so they're there and they can be replaced on hand. Or the other option is that you can just get in touch with us via our website and we can file one out to you. But I would recommend the first one, because we can just send bulk cables out to ECN and then they can ship them out to you.
Yeah. And if you guys ever have a situation like that where you need them, you can always ask your rep, or you guys can always email marketing@ecn.com for situations like this, and the team will work on getting you what you need. So that's perfect. Thank you, Sham. So it looks like we have a raffle for you guys also. So you guys are giving away today a $100 Amazon gift card, right? So let me just pull up my little wheel spinner, and then we can do the winner. All right, so today's winner is going to be Kim Ibrisevic. I always say that wrong. So Kim, congratulations.
Woo! Congrats, Kim.
We will reach out to you. You are the winner of the $100 Amazon gift card from Rocks Off. So either email us at marketing@ecn.com, or we will be in touch with you shortly. So Sham, thanks so much. We love Rocks Off. Great product line. Thank you for the training.
No, thank you guys as well. It's an absolute pleasure. And again, you know, it's a bit of a cliche, but we wouldn't be here without you guys. You know, ECN do some phenomenal numbers with us. And the reason behind that is, you know, firstly, they've got an incredible staff force, but more importantly, the customers that support you guys are second to none. So thank you very much for all the support.